Girl, what in the hell are you doing? I'm about to start this shit. You kidding me? Sit that fluffy butt down. Well, alright, and welcome back, you fucking assholes. I guess it's not really welcome back, because this is going to be the first channel, but first things first, we're about to be doing some gambling and some drinking. So if you're a fucking child, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I don't even want to look at your face. You make me sick. Today, I'm going to do a little B&B, a little booze and ball. We're going to do some drafting on Underdog here. I will say, I just recently moved to a state where, like Underdog and DraftKings is legal. So, I'm a bit of a rookie to this shit. I'm not going to act like I'm fucking fantasy pro expert over here. Fucking, call me Derek Brown with Fantasy Pros, dude. Tony Pollard, RB1. Cut that out. I don't want to be fucking shooting strays already. Yeah, anyways, let's get on into this. Today we are going to be doing Chihuahua. I have not done a Chihuahua yet. I've mostly been sticking to just Best Ball Mania. So yeah, this will be a new experience for me. We can go through it together. Laugh at me in the comments. Call me a fucking idiot because you know that people who make content on the internet, they don't have feelings. Fuck them. Tell me how stupid I am, how awful my takes are. I don't care. I'll only fucking cry a little bit. Okay. I got my little Chihuahua here too. Sweet girl. Well, this is B&B, so let's crack a little drink, eh? Crack a little drink and get right on into this draft. Cheers, ladies. Because we all know fantasy football is a lady-dominant activity. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited. I've made some content in the past. Had a hockey YouTube channel when I was about 10 years old and would upload videos of me shooting pucks and shit. I had a YouTube channel with some friends where we do stupid skits back in middle school, and had one just a couple of years ago playing video games with a good pal. So I got 101. That is the first fucking time. Holy shit. Oh. Okay, so let's talk this out here. CMC, he's the obvious 101, right? But I still am just having a little bit of a hard time convincing myself that, because let's see here. I feel like last season was the first time that he played a full season, maybe in his whole career. I could be talking out my ass right now, but let's see. 10, 16, 16, 3, 7, 16. Okay. No, I'm tweaking. I am 100% tweaking. Okay. I need to calm down with the injury concerns. This shouldn't even be a question. CMC 101. That's where I was going to get to that. I love CMC, but holy cow, he does scare me a little bit. And that's just running backs in general. That's really no knock against him. They're just scary. They can break very easily. You know, you're putting a lot of strain on those individuals. So hopefully that works out. You know, theoretically it should. He's an absolute fucking monster. I love the dude. I'm sorry I even doubted him right there for a second. But if I were to not take CD, I think I would CMC. I think I would probably take Tyreek over CD. But I think I could be convinced either way there. I just love Tyreek as a player. He's fucking absolute animal. And obviously CD, he really showed what he was capable of at the end of last season. Sorry, I just tweaked out. I had to make sure that my OBS was recording Underdog. Okay, back to it. Yeah, I prefer Tyreek Hill over CD. I know that CD started to look fucking unstoppable at the end of the season there, but it's just a personal preference. No knock on CD. I could probably go either way with that. All right, let's see who's gone so far here. CD, Tyreek, Jamar, JJ, Amon-Ra. Nothing surprising there so far. I've seen some people talking about taking Amon-Ra over JJ, and couldn't tell. I'm a Vikings fan. I probably would not do that because I have faith in Justin Jefferson with Sam Darnold or JJ. I don't want to get into JJ right now. We can talk about that another time, but he's fucking Justin Jefferson, guys. He put up 1,000 yards in what, 9 games? 9 games with fucking Nick Mullins and Josh Dobbs throwing him the ball. Like, he's an animal. He's an animal. If Sam Darnold can literally be serviceable, JJ is going to be putting up great numbers. And that's also not a knock on Amon-Ra. I think he's a great player, but I'm a Vikings fan, all right? Maybe that's my bias showing through a little bit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you guys. Fuck your bias. Fuck my bias. Whatever. Oh, this is fun. I miss creating content. Okay, second round. Wow. Like, okay, see, this is where I start having, oh my god, like Garrett Wilson at 1-7 just feels insane to me. I don't know. I think he's a really good player, and theoretically Rodgers is going to be healthy, but I mean, Rodgers is dicking around doing other shit all the time. He doesn't really seem that invested in this team anymore, and this is probably really a hot take, but I don't love Garrett Wilson that much. I think he's a good player, good athlete, but I just don't see him finishing as like a top 3 wide receiver. I think that's kind of out of his realm of possibilities. And like I said, guys, I'm just a casual. So you can shit on me for saying that. I don't give a fuck. But I mean, like, bruh, I am taking Bijan, I'm taking Puka, I'm taking Breece Hall, I'm taking Jahmyr Gibbs over Garrett Wilson. And this is where I kind of start to stray away from that. Marvin Harrison, bro, that's so much for a fucking rookie. Like, I get it, generational talent, but you know who else was a generational talent? Trevor Lawrence, and he's been really great in the league so far. Hey guys, hey Jaguar fans. Chris Olave, I like him, but he's the exact same boat as Garrett Wilson. Like, I think he's good, but I don't see that top 5 ceiling, and also fuck empty calories, Derek Carr. Okay, let's see here. So we got CMC. I think I want Jalen Waddle right here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love what's his nuts Debo that much. I would much prefer to have Waddle. I get it. Waddle didn't have that great of a season last year, but man, whatever. He's an amazing athlete. He's amazing. And yeah, I was talking up Tyreek earlier, but I think that Jalen is going to continue to get a little more volume here. Oh man, I think I'm going to go DK here. Woo! Ooh, that one was scary. I didn't know what to do there. Kind of an awkward place. If Mike Evans was still there, I may have taken him over DK. But Debo, I'm sorry. I'm not that interested in Debo. I'm just fucking. He's a gimmicky player. Yeah, he has his big games and whatnot. But as far as just like pure wide receivers go, he's not even close to one of my favorites. I can't lie. I prefer Ayuk over Debo, to be honest. Devontae Smith, I actually think is going at a great value. Yeah, well, yeah, because he's fallen right now. I think he's going at a pretty good value. I don't know. I could have been convinced for him too, but AJ Brown is just such a gall darn target hog that it's so frustrating, bro. Like, there were definitely times last year being a Devontae Smith owner was so fucking infuriating. Like, especially because you paid a premium for him last year, and he had these weeks where he would just literally fall asleep behind the wheel, and you're like, well, for fuck's sake, dude, where the fuck did you go? 3 points ain't gonna cut it, man. I need you doing something. God, Sam Laporta, that's too high. That's too high. Now stay out of my fucking comments with, oh, you're a Vikings fan. Of course you don't like Sam Laporta. No, I fucking love Sam Laporta, but that's too high for a second-year tight end. I'm sorry. I am never paying that high of a premium on a tight end again after the Kelsey debacle last year, and also obviously Kelsey was first round last year, but still, third round, bro. I want I want to focus on some other shit aside from a tight end, you know? I don't know. I'm going to stop talking about Sam Laporta. Let's see what is going on here. T. Higgins goes, Zay Flowers. Okay, there goes Kelsey. Okay, I feel like they're going actually a lot closer right now than they were when I was drafting a few days ago. I feel like Laporta was like a full round ahead of Kelsey, but that I don't have as much of an issue with if Kelsey's going that early, because I'm sure more of these tight ends will start going soon here. Some people are fucking way up on Trey McBride. I think it kind of depends on how much you believe in Kyler Murray. And also maybe Marvin Harrison, because I think, you know, he's going to be a big target hog in that offense, obviously. He's drafted him in the fucking top 10 first round, so they're going to use him. All right. Okay. I want to throw this out here. I am not huge on early quarterbacks, early tight ends, frankly, especially in redraft. And I know it's kind of different in best ball. I need to start like getting my mindset more best ball as I do more of this. But God, I would rather have a wide receiver and wait for a quarterback or tight end later on. Personally, it's like, yeah, you have like this top tier that I could be convinced to take, but like after that, okay, and Mahomes and Anthony Richardson, not gonna lie, but like CJ Stroud, he's great, but he has no rushing upside. You know, he's able to escape the pocket, he's mobile or whatever, but he really doesn't have a rushing upside. You know, like teams aren't game planning for CJ Stroud QB draw up the middle or whatever. So yeah, I would just prefer to wait a little bit longer, and maybe I've kind of been like taking a chance on one of the rookies like Caleb or Jesus Christ, what's his nuts, Jaden Daniels, and like take a safer option just like a round or two later in like a Kirk Cousins or like a Jared Goff or okay, I gotta focus. But y'all know what I'm saying, right? And that's just my philosophy. Shut up, Underdog. I need to turn that shit down. Okay, Mark Andrews is pretty tempting here. Lamar's best friend. I know you guys are gonna be yelling at me in the comments, like, why aren't you queuing people up? I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking and fucking trying to make content and do this at the same time. And I'm not a pro. I'm not an expert. This is my first time doing this in front of a camera. So please just cut me some slack, all right? Or don't. Call me a fucking idiot in the comments. I don't give a shit. My fucking camera is on top of a massive Sonic the Hedgehog figure right now. That's funny. Oh! Oh, I'm a fucking idiot! Alright. I'm cool with that, though. I'm super cool with Mark Andrews right there, honestly. Even though I was just talking about how I'm typically not a huge fan of that, but it's all about value, right? You know, you got to take the talent that's there for you. But holy shit, that actually like scared the shit out of me. I totally forgot I was pick one and picking back to back. I'm just yapping over here about fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. What do we want to talk about here? Keenan, see, like Mark Andrews versus Keenan Allen, bruh. I'm sorry, I'm taking Mark Andrews every fucking time. I love Keenan as a player, but when he was amazing was when he was in the Chargers offense with literally like no competition. Like even when I don't have exact statistics on this, but even when Mike Williams was there, Keenan saw slightly less targets. Obviously, that should go without being said, but he's going to be in an offense with fucking DJ Moore, target hog, and Roma Dunze, who's a first-round rookie wide receiver drafted in the top 10, he's trying to prove himself like crazy, and he should be a hell of a talent, so they're going to be throwing him the ball too. So it's not that I don't believe in the talent of Keenan Allen. I don't think he's old. I'm not really worried about injuries. It's the volume. I mean, it's pretty rare we see quarterbacks throw for QB quarterbacks throw for like even more than 4,000 yards. Like, okay, sorry, I had to look something up before I continued yapping. But anyways, so it is extremely rare for rookie quarterbacks to throw for more than 4,000 yards, right? I mean, Luck threw for 4,300, which was the record, and you know, rookie QBs really don't be throwing for tutties either. I don't remember exactly what the record is there, but I don't think there's ever been one that's thrown more than 30. Is it 25? Let me look it up so I don't sound like a fucking idiot, okay? Okay, yeah. So Herbert has the record with 31 touchdowns thrown by rookie, and he broke Baker Mayfield's record, which was 27. So basically, this is my long way of saying I don't care how much of a general talent Caleb Williams is. He is a rookie, and he's about to be supporting 3 dog wide receivers and a damn good tight end. Fuck you if you think Cole Kmet is bad. He is a good tight end, and you're an idiot if you don't think so. I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing Cole Kmet slander. As a Vikings fan, have you guys not seen his fucking like one-handed catches and crazy fucking snags? Dude is a hell of an athlete and needs a little more credit. He's not the best tight end in the league. No, I know. I get that. But he's fucking good, all right? Put some respect on Cole Kmet's name. But yeah, anyways, I'm just a little sick of the Caleb Williams banter. You know what I mean? Like, how are we crowning this dude fucking king and he hasn't even taken a snap yet? Like, are we forgetting how many hyped up prospects have completely flopped? What the fuck are we doing? Like, I get it. He's probably going to be good as fuck, and I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm not mad. I'm just... I'm probably going to look like an idiot, but it's like, how are we so fast to crown this dude king, bro? I don't get it. I really, really don't. He still has so much to prove. Okay, fuck Lad McConkey. Sorry, not doing it. I'm not even going to elaborate on that one. He might be fine. I'm not spending a goddamn 6th-round pick on him, though. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling Aaron Jones here as a Vikings fan. I don't have very much faith in D-Hop. Please don't get me started on Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's very good. And I was a Calvin Ridley owner last year, so please don't get me started. I'm just going Aaron Jones and praying to God that he can stay healthy. And let me think here. Brian Thomas or Deontay Johnson, JSN, Christian Watson. You know what? I'm going to go Deontay Johnson here and just cross my fingers and fucking hope that Bryce Young can look like a he doesn't even need to be good. I was going to say good. A serviceable quarterback. I mean, shit. He gave Adam Thielen solid fantasy production last year, and he was a not good quarterback. Hold on, I feel like I have a fucking booger hanging out my nose. So yeah, I'm just banking on I'm banking on CJ Stroud on the Carolina Panthers to be really good next year. No, I'm banking that Bryce Young can maybe just take another step. And I love Deontay Johnson. He's one of the best route runners in the league. His separation is crazy. Like, that's to me, like, that's the exact wide receiver you want for a rookie. Not a rookie, a second-year quarterback, a young quarterback, right? You want a dude who can get the fuck open and is going to, make it as easy as possible on Bryce Young. And that wasn't Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's the fucking GOAT. I love him. Fucking undrafted GOAT. But he also is old as shit and was never really that great of a separator even in his prime. Like, he was a great wide receiver, but there's always better route runners. And at this point, at the point last year, Bryce Young got Adam Thielen to 1,000 yards, and he was a fucking old man who could get no separation. So I think the sky's the limit for Deontay Johnson. I really hope he comes out there with a fucking chip on his shoulder and something to prove, man. He wants to say fuck you to the Steelers for getting rid of him. I don't really blame the Steelers, but I think Deontay Johnson is great and is a little bit underrated, so I will take some of him. So if you guys like hard iced tea at all, I know a lot of people are Twisted Tea haters, a lot of people are Twisted Tea lovers, but these Voodoo Ranger teas are pretty fucking solid, and also it was 7%, so I might be a little tipsy by the end of this. Ramondre Stevenson, oh man, dude. I love him as a player, but he was so bad last year, and injuries this, injuries that, but the Patriots offense is just not really what I'm looking to buy into. You know what I mean? I don't know. Rashee Rice, yeah, I will have 0 stock of Rashee Rice. Fucking dumb motherfucker. Brother, you got drafted to, like, the best fucking team you could possibly drafted to. You won a Super Bowl your rookie year, and you just can't behave. You can't behave. Like, what the fuck, dude? Figure it out. Okay, Demont. I like Demont as a player, but I just worry about his usage. DeAndre Hopkins, he's old. Brian Thomas, I don't like Trevor Lawrence very much. Najee, I love Najee. I will not tolerate Najee slander. He's good. People don't seem to understand that there are different archetypes of running back. Like, there's like big bruisers like fucking Najee, and then there's little fucking sneaky guys like Jaylen Warren who have completely different roles in the offense, and it's so hard to even compare them at times. Like, pisses me off, bro. Like, yeah, Najee is averaging probably 4 yards a carry. He's a big fucking fat ass. Like, who was the... I want to say it was Leroy Horde way back in the 90s when he played for the Vikings. He was like, hey, you need 1 yard? I'll get you 3. You need 5 yards? I'll get you 3. You know what I mean? And, like, that's totally not true for Najee, but, like, in a sense, it is, right? Like, he's all reliable. He's really not going to fucking break down the field and get some massive 80-yard play for a touchdown, right? He's just going to get you the first down when you need it. Be there when you need it, right? Okay. Ooh, I do not like these options very much. James Conner, Tony Pollard. James Conner, Tony Pollard. James Conner has not played a fucking full season ever. I don't know if I like this. I'm going to do it, though. I'll have to think about that one in a second here. Yeah. No, I think I'm okay with that. And Courtland Sutton, yeah. Shit quarterback situation, but Courtland Sutton's a fucking dog. He's proven it at this point, and he probably isn't going to be, like a week-to-week type monster, but this is best ball, right? And I think he's kind of a good candidate to just, like, have a few huge fucking games this season. But yeah, I mean... I drafted Tony Pollard with pick 12 last year in one of my fucking leagues, and it ruined me. It fucking ruined that team. So it's hard for me to take him, but, like, I don't know. I think when used correctly, he's a great back, right? It's like when he was the the kind of just change of pace back for Dallas, at the end of Zeke's tenure there, he was killing it. That's why I drafted him so high, because he looked amazing in that position. And last year, he got full-time role, was a little bit injured, kind of looked like shit. But whatever, man. I like him. I like Tajay, too. And I think Will Levis still has a bit of a ways to go with this passing game. So hopefully Tony Pollard can just do that thing. And be a great value 8th, 9th round pick, As far as my last picks go, James Conner has not played a full season, I don't think, ever. David Njoku, he's cool. I fucking hate Deshaun Watson. He sucks. No, fucking off-field issues aside, I do not like him as a quarterback at this point. Sorry, I thought that was Jameson Williams. That is Javonte Williams. And I do not like Javonte Williams. I'm not going to lie. And I don't think Denver likes Javonte Williams very much either. He's not a Sean Payton guy. He has not even looked close to the same since that fucking massive injury. So, out on him. Raheem Mostert, I think it's a good value pick right now. Like, really? Are they just not going to use Raheem at all after he scored fucking 21 touchdowns last year? No fucking way. No fucking way. I think that he's going to be at least serviceable for part of the season. A playable wide receiver, too, I think. Maybe like a flex or... I don't know. We're talking best ball right now. I need to get redraft out of my head, but I can't help it. Brock Bowers. Yeah, I get it. He's a really good, awesome college prospect, but bro, I mean, the Raiders drafted Michael Mayer in the second round last year, and he didn't do shit. So how am I supposed to expect Brock Bowers to come out and do shit right away too? I'm thinking probably Brock Purdy here. Oh, you fucking asshole. God fucking damn it. God, I don't love Tua. I really don't like him. No, fuck it. Give me Jared Goff, dude. I try not to take injury into account too much, but dude, Tua is just... Okay, I gotta think. Give me Gus Bus, for sure. For sure. I don't know. I don't like Tua very much. I think, yeah, that offense is really electric, but guys, Tua had such bad injury issues 2 years ago, and I know he stayed healthy last year, but those are fucking head injuries. Those are serious as fuck. All he needs to do is suffer like one more, and his career could literally be fucking over. Injury concerns, and I don't even like him as a player that much, okay? He's like a slightly more mobile Kirk Cousins, except for Kirk can throw way better deep balls than Tua. Like, people always like to act like the weak arm, inaccurate Tua is like such a overplayed thing, but it's like, guys, I mean, just go back and watch some of the fucking Dolphins highlights from last year, and pay attention to how many balls Tyreek has to run back for and catch. Okay? I'm not saying Tua's awful. I'm not saying I fucking hate him. But he deserves some of the criticism he gets, is my point here. Alright, so fuck you guys. I don't want to fucking hear it. Fuck you, Dolphins fans. Odell Beckham Jr. is going to get fucking 130 yards and 1 touchdown for you, you ass wipes. I'm just kidding. I don't know. He could watch him ball out, dude. Late career resurgence. OBJ for over 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns. I need to quit yapping. Yeah, you know, that might have been a slight reach for Mr. Goff right there. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. But I'm willing to do that. I mean, he's just all reliable. How can you hate Jared Goff? Right? Even as a Vikings fan, I love the dude, honestly. I do think sometimes he gets a little overhyped, okay? Guys, that Lions O-line is a fucking force to be reckoned with. This is no shit, Jared Goff. I just think he gets a little unlimited, a little overrated because of how good his O-line is. Let's see. I like Dontavian Wicks. He's dope. Want to see a little more from him. Brandon Cooks, I'm out on. Old, and he was literally on the field every single play for the Cowboys offense last year, and it saw like a 13% target share or some shit like that. Not good. I'm out on that. Chase Brown, whatever. I love Zach Moss. Not huge on it. Blake Corum. Kyron Williams has never played a full season, so that's probably a good late-round pick, honestly. I love Josh Downs. Not going to lie. Fuck Eckler. I will not have any Eckler stock. I already gave my spiel on Tua. Guys, like, really? Is Zeke really going to be the fucking RB1? Really? He's so fucking old and washed, bruh. Just put Rico Dowdle out there, please. Yeah, see, like... that's kind of why I had to go Goff here, because now all my favorite QBs are getting taken. I like Justin Herbert despite the lack of firepower with receivers there. I mean, I know he had Keenan Allen last year, but I think he was the number 1 QB in terms of fantasy points through week 5 last year. It's like he's going to be fine. He's not going to be amazing, okay? But Josh Palmer's good, all right? I heard Andrew Erickson of Fantasy Pros make this case the other day, and I was like, oh, I like that. Josh Palmer has literally, he's going into his 4th season. He's been Nico Collins. Who's to say he's not going to have a Nico Collins breakout? he's been fine. He's been serviceable. He makes good plays, but he never has been like a threat, a big threat out there. And then all of a sudden, Nico, in his 4th year, goes fucking nuts. So who's to say that that does not happen with Josh Palmer? Because he has a hell of a quarterback. Ugh. Yeah, good Lord, I do not like this. Okay, give me Hawk. And give me Darnell Mooney. I want at least a piece of that Falcons offense. I am all in on them. I'm a Kirk lover! I'm a cousin lover. No, I've been trying to get at least one piece of that Atlanta offense, but usually not Drake London. That's a big premium to pay, and I do think he could be really, really fucking good. But it's just scary, right? Because, you know, we've been doing the same shit with Drake London, Kyle Pitts the past few years. Every fucking time the Falcons are supposed to be good, they fucking blow it, man. They fucking blow it, man. So I don't know what to think, but, you know, if I'm able to get a piece of that offense late round like that, good value, 13th round pick, Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney's had a 1,000-yard season, bro. I think he could be really good if Kirk can be really good and not fucking injured. All right. Yeah, see, like I don't know exactly how long Hawk is going to be out. Let's see what the current reports are. Look, it's still pretty unknown. That was probably a really risky pick. He's for sure going to miss the first few weeks, but I mean, when he's healthy, he's a top 3 tight end in the league, dude. So he could be a late game saver, late in the season saver. And I really like my team so far, so I think I am completely good. Yeah, I really like this team, actually. This might be one of my favorites yet. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. Good deal, ladies and gents. Loving it. Loving making content right now. This shit is so much fun. But yeah, like, I would take Hawk and Mooney. Like, Luke Musgrave, nah, dude. Fucking, I heard some other fancy show talking about this, and it made me laugh, but Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft are about to be fucking Hayden Hurst and Mark Andrews. The early round one is about to be not very good, and then Tucker Kraft is about to be fucking Mark Andrews. I like Tucker Kraft better than Luke Musgrave, and, you know, it's really hard to say. That could be a total L take in a bit here, in a few months, but, because you never know, right? Tight ends can take a few years to develop. We have seen that. Ooh, Cole Kmet. See, I love both of these guys. Not gonna lie, but it does also go back to my too many mouths to feed argument I was talking about with the Bears earlier. But that's the thing is, I kind of need to get out of that mindset because it's best ball. Like, all they need is to have some really fucking good games, a few good games this season for this pick to be worth it, right? A 13th round pick. Love Kirk. If I didn't take Goff back there, I probably would have just waited around for Kirk. Maybe. I don't know. I really want to get like a rookie or something. Somebody with upside. Is there anybody with upside left? Okay, Justin Fields. I do like that. Baker. Yeah. Yeah, I might have went a little weak on the quarterbacks. I probably should have taken one a little bit earlier. But that's all right. We are here to learn and have fun, folks. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, now we're kind of getting to the poops, the shits, the farts. Jalen Wright's cool. Don't see him getting a lot of volume unless Mostert goes down. I don't know. QJ, dude, fuck QJ. I loved him last year because he was falling quite a bit later than all the other first round wide receivers last year, like JSN and Addison and Zay Flowers. And I was like, oh shit, this is a good value. And I soon found out why people were not big on what's his nuts, QJ. Okay. Okay, this is not even an option. Absolutely not. Oh, Baker or Aaron Rodgers, bro. Fuck. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that, but I did it. I'm sorry. That might have been my Vikings bias coming out, but dude, Baker was so fucking good last year. Okay, and I think I want Marvin, but I already have. Okay, let's go Michael Wilson. Fuck it, I like Michael Wilson. Okay, so right there I was struggling between Aaron Rodgers and Baker, but I mean, Baker had a hell of a season last year. I think he's going to keep that up, and I mean, let's be real, guys. Since the past few seasons, obviously, Aaron Rodgers got injured last year. Season before that in Green Bay, he was not good. Like, just straight up not very good. He was a serviceable quarterback, and that's about it. And the season before that, I really don't think he was that great either. But obviously... Oh, no. 2021 was his MVP season. I'm tweaking. So, I guess he's really only had one bad season. But he's old, dude. Okay, so I think I'd rather have Baker Mayfield than Aaron Rodgers coming off a snapped Achilles. Let me go look at his stats real quick, though. So 2022, he threw for like 3,600 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 12 picks. Like, that is a very, very mediocre stat line. So I don't know. I think I'd rather stick to Baker Mayfield. Michael Wilson is one of those dudes who I expect with a healthy Kyler to take another step this year. He showed some flashes of fucking epicness last year. I really liked what I saw. Wan'Dale Robinson is whatever. He's a little slot PPR machine. He's not a big play guy. I don't want him in best ball. And fuck Daniel Jones. Fuck Deshaun Watson. Chuba Hubbard is literally the most mid running back to ever fucking exist. Like, that dude is not capable of having a big game. I think actually he did have one game over 100 yards last year, like 103 rushing yards. But dude, he's just so mid. Don't give me away from Chuba. I'd rather take J.K. Dobbins and take the fucking risks there. I like Marvin Mims. I don't love Troy Franklin that much. I don't know. We'll see. I'm on the fucking clock though. Okay. Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers is still on the board. Okay, I don't think that was a very unpopular. Shit, man. Give me Chig. Give me Chig. I'm not a huge Will Levis believer, but I do like Chigo. So hopefully he can do some, but we'll see. I do not want another part of the Arizona offense, especially not with old ass Zay Jones. Ooh, Tyler Boyd or Jalen Tolbert. I mean, the fucking Dallas's offense literally just runs through CeeDee Lamb and sometimes Jake Ferguson. That's literally it. Like, nobody else was catching the ball last year. I know because I own Brandon Cooks, and he didn't do shit. Michael Gallup didn't do shit. None of their other receivers really did anything. So, you know what? I think I'll steer clear of them and go with old reliable Tyler Boyd. And fuck, I just took two parts of the Tennessee offense, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. Here's to hoping that Will Levis can take a step up his sophomore year as well. Let's see. Yeah, who can I yap about? Braylon Allen, I don't really know too much about, but I mean, they got Brees, who is really, really good, and that Izzy Abadabagabadabadobadaba, whatever his last name is. So he's a wide running back 3, I believe. So I'm probably good on that. Fuck you, Daniel Jones. No, thank you. Just gave my spiel on Tolbert. I do not know what to think about Chicago backfield. I think that's probably a really good value pick right there. I would way rather have Roschon than Dameon Pierce. Dameon Pierce was horrible last year. I think, man, Justin Fields was a great pick right there. Like, dude, they better not fucking keep Russell Wilson's old ass in there all season. I swear to God. I have had enough Russell Wilson. And I know I'm going to get those people that are like,
But he was so good. He's so underrated. People disrespect Russell Wilson all the time.
Dude, yeah, but he was shit the past 2 years. And people will be like, oh, go look at his stats from last year. They really aren't that bad. Like, yeah, bro, did you watch Russell Wilson last year? He literally was only capable of checking the ball down. And he had, what, like 3 deep throws to Cortland Sutton that Cortland Sutton somehow miracle snagged. Like, I'm out on Russell Wilson. His scrambling ability and fucking, just fuck him. Just fuck him. I'd put Justin Fields in there. Justin Fields never got a real fucking chance. They ship him off and fucking draft Caleb and bring in all these fucking weapons. Like, I can't imagine how Justin Fields feels, bro. That's so disrespectful. Fuck the Bears. Genuinely. Okay. Wow, yeah. Aaron Rodgers is still on the board, so I'm good with that pick. That's kind of tough, though, because I kind of have 2 just middle of the pack fucking. They're probably not going to do anything crazy, but they'll be reliable quarterbacks. And I really like to try and shoot for one massive upside type guy. Like I wish I would have been able to get a Justin Fields or something. Bo Nix might not be that bad of an option, but I'm really not that huge on Bo Nix. I don't hate him. You know, he had a good college career, but I think that the difference between Bo Nix and J.J. McCarthy to me is that Bo Nix in his offense was being asked to make the easiest fucking throws of all time. Like, so many of those yards are from screens and shitty little dump-offs. Whereas J.J., you know, he doesn't have very many yards in college, but he was being asked to make really, really hard throws. And that's what kind of pisses me off when people shit on J.J. It's like, if you don't like him, that's fine. And when I try to defend him, people are like, oh, he's going to suck ass. Like, he's going to be a bust. And it's like, okay, yeah, any first-round quarterback can be a bust, but go fucking watch some tape on him before you talk out your fucking ass, dude. Because he has some really, really impressive tape, dude. My favorite video is Kurt Benkert of Pocket Presence. His video breaking down JJ's film is fucking great, dude. JJ is capable of making tight window on the move throws, and that's why I like him. All right, so this is my last pick of the draft. Who do I want? Oh, I could shout out my boy Alexander Madison, but I'm sorry. My dog hates sneezes. Bo Nix or Madison? That's really what I'm fucking stuck between right now. Because everybody's gonna shit on Madison. You know what? I think I gotta go Bo Nix. The upside isn't there for Madison unless Zamir White fucking fatally passes away in a car wreck or something. Which, I guess it's possible, but I don't know. That fucking QB situation's so fucking messy. Whatever. I really like that team, honestly. I mean, hard to not love having CMC, even though I was tweaking a little bit earlier, but I'm just here to talk out my thoughts, right? It would be silly not to take him at 101, I think that would be a little silly. Jalen Waddle's great. I got huge faith in at the end of the second round. Like, that's great. I got huge faith in him to have a big season. DK, he's being underrated right now. I mean, let's be real. I would low-key... No, I'm not going to say that. DK's got a questionable QB situation. Geno needs to get his shit together, or who knows? Sam Howell going out there might not be the worst thing in the world. Dude can fucking sling the rock, but he's also so unrefined and hella turnover prone. So we'll see. Love DK though. Josh Jacobs. I don't really have too much stock in Josh Jacobs, but like, I don't know. I mean, I get like the Packers never just run one running back, right? When it was the Aaron Jones era, they always had A.J. Dillon and usually one other guy that they would sometimes throw in there too. So he's not going to be getting all the touches or anything, but it's still Josh Jacobs, you know. I'm not one of those people who thinks that he's magically going to return to 2022 form. I think that year was an absolute anomaly. I mean, look at any other year of his career, and he's mid. Last year, he was pretty much flat out bad. What was he, like 3.2 yards a carry, I think? But before that, he was a good running back, but nothing great, okay? That's what I want. With a 4th-round pick, that's all I need, okay? I have CMC as my number 1. I don't need Josh Jacobs to be the absolute man. I need him to just go out there and do his fucking job. Mark Andrews, I talked a little bit about how I don't love taking tight ends early, but I don't know. I really love Mark Andrews, and he is literally Lamar Jackson's best friend. So if he can stay healthy, please, dear Lord, let Mark Andrews stay healthy 2024 season. Thank you. That would be dope. Same goes for Aaron Jones. Love him when he's healthy. Love him. Oh, my God. He was so sick at the end of last year. As a Vikings fan, he's one of my favorite Packers of all time. And that's not just because he came to the Vikings, I promise. But yeah, if you can just stay healthy, that'd be great. And that's a big ask. Deontay Johnson, I think he's going to be good with the potential to be fucking great. I love that pick with the 7th rounder. The upside there, love it. To the moon. Tony Pollard, another finger crosser. Just got to hope. Cortland Sutton, I think you kind of know what you're getting there. He's going to have probably a few big games this year, and aside from that, he's probably going to be pretty quiet. Jared Goff, reliable. Enough said. Gus Edwards, touchdown machine, and fucking Harbaugh loves running the ball, so I love that pick at 11. Hawk, it's the Hawk, man. I don't care if he's going to be out for a few weeks. That is why I got the Cheeg later on. Darnell Mooney, like I said, I enjoy that Atlanta offense. I would like to be a part of it. Baker, I'm a huge Baker stan. And Michael Wilson, actually, one sec. Let me look up Michael Wilson's stats real quick. I really like Michael Wilson. He's going to be number 2 behind Marvin Harrison in this offense. And come on, let's be real. He's fucking old and washed. He's not going to be stealing a lot of targets, maybe some fucking deep balls, but not scared of Zay Jones. Okay, so he had 565 yards on the season. Remember, he had a couple big games. Oh, he had one week 17. Okay, so that's encouraging, because one of the things I was about to bring up that I was a little bit worried about. So you see, he has, a couple pretty good games here, especially this one, 2 teeters. But these were also when Josh Dobbs was throwing to him. So I was like, well, shit, has Michael Wilson even had a good game with Kyler? He has. Okay, so we know that there's some type of chemistry going on there, and they just need to build off that. And Kyler needs to get back into his full form. He was injured and just fucking off his rocker last year. I love Kyler. I hate people who think that he's, like, bad. He's not. He's a really, really impressive fucking talent. He just needs a good situation around him. He needs to stay healthy. So I do very much like... whoops, wrong window. I do very much like Michael Wilson at round 15. Because, I mean, shit, that's a wide receiver, too, in what theoretically should be a high-octane offense this year. I'm so down with that with pick 15. Already talked about Cheeg. I don't love Will Levis, but I could see him taking a step, dude. He showed flashes. We all saw the fucking 4-touchdown game, his debut. He just needs to keep that fucking momentum going, which... being a rookie quarterback is not an easy task. We'll see what he does. Tyler Boyd, just another reliable pick. I don't really have shit to say about him. And Bo Nix, yeah, I really, really don't have much to say about him either. I don't know. Hopefully he wins the starting job, and hopefully he's good. But I'm really not sure. Frankly, he's probably... No, he's definitely the first-round quarterback that I know the least about. But yeah. That's a good team. That was a very good team. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Well, all right, folks. Thank you so much for joining me on this first episode of B&B. A little booze and ball action. This is a lot of fun. I really fucking love creating content. If you guys enjoyed this, drop a like or subscribe or whatever. I will be back with more for sure. And yeah, roast my team. Fucking, I know you will. The fantasy football community is so toxic. So, yeah. Yeah, that'll about wrap it up. Sorry. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for joining. Swag. Shit, man. I was supposed to slam the rest of this shit before the video ended. Yeah, I didn't drink that much of it.